we did before our last quiz. So this is adding fractions. Can someone just answer number 1 for me? 1/4 plus 2/4 is, AJ, what is it? 3/4. Thank you.
3/4.
Great. 3/10 plus 5/10 is, Sean?
8/10.
Ooh, sorry, that's my fault. 8/10. Can we simplify that?
Yeah.
2 fish? 2 fish?
No.
4 fish. 4 fish?
2 fifths.
Right. This?
4 fish. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
What's the greatest common factor between 8 and 10?
2 on the floor.
So divide both of them by 2.
4 fifths.
4 fifths. There you go. Thank you. Okay, next one. 1/4 plus 3/8. Nick?
5 8.
5/8. What's different about this problem than the last two problems?
You have to find the greatest common multiple. Least common multiple.
Okay.
And then you times 2 by the 1 and 4, we get the 8.
Good. You need the least common multiple or the least common denominator. All right. Next one, number 4. Jasper? 60 over 35. What did you do? How did you get that? Yeah, number 4. No problem. 46 over 50. Can we simplify 46 over 50?
23 over
Who simplified it?
I did.
Yep, what'd you get?
23 over 25.
Not 25. Oh, you're right.
It is 25. I got the ball.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, excessive. All right. Number 5. Mike. Number 5. What's the least common multiple between 35 and 7? Which is? Okay. Can you make it a mixed number?
Yeah. It'll be 1, 20.
Yeah, let Mike do it. One and what? All right.
Yeah, I was
The last one, number 6. All right.
I got 10 over 18, and then I simplified it, and then made it over 9.
5 over 9. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to turn to page 8, which comes after 7 and before 9, which anyone is confused again. So can we shade those 2 circles to make the fraction, the mixed number 2 and 3/8? Can we do that?
No,
Why not?
because you're missing another one because 2 is 2 wholes. And you don't have no money to do the 3/8.
So I would need to do what?
Add another circle. Yeah.
Another circle, right. So I would need to add one more circle, and how many would I color out of that circle? How many would I
3.
shape? 3. Good. The 2 represents the whole, and the 3/8 represents the parts of the whole. So I would need to add another circle. A mixed number is a combination of blank and blank. Can anyone fill in the first blank? Yes?
A whole number.
A whole number. A mixed number is a combination of a whole number and a... Sean? A fraction. Good. So example 1 would be 5 and 1/4. Example 2, 2 and 5/7. And then you can write your own example for the third one.
They won't hear right now.
This is gonna be like page 10, before 9, after. Wait.
Mess it up.
I don't remember the last time I did it.
If you do them, just keep it Spotify.
We're doing something crazy.
We do
here.
college stuff.
You don't know this
Funny,
is
funny.
Yeah. Alright guys, so at the bottom of the page, we're gonna move on to what we're doing today, which is adding mixed numbers. So when we add and subtract mixed numbers, we always add and subtract our whole numbers first and our fractions second. Okay? So that's why I have it set up this way on your paper. We're gonna keep our whole numbers in the column to the left and our fractions in the column to the right. Okay? So when we're looking at 2 and 2/5 plus 4 and 1/5, we're going to add our whole numbers here and our fractions here. So what are our whole numbers? In this problem, what are our whole numbers? 2 and 4.
I thought you were asking for the definition of equation. I was like, it's the number, it doesn't have.
2 plus 4 is
2 plus 4 is 6.
6.
6, the number after. Let's sit down, do it, let's sit down.
Playing it out, Chad. When I add fractions, what do I have to make sure of before I can add them?
Yeah, like denominator.
They have a common denominator. Do they have a common denominator?
Yes, yes.
Now make sure they cut it.
5.
So what do I get?
3 over 5.
3 over 5. So my answer is 6 and 3/5. All right, next one. What are my whole numbers here? Just 7, right? So 7. And what are my fractions?
1/2 and 2/8.
1/2 and 2/8. Do they have common denominators?
No.
What's the least common denominator that they can have? Raise your hand.
8. Oh,
Nick?
8.
8. So how do I make both fractions have 8 as the denominator? AJ? Okay. So, good. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So you said multiply 2 by 4. I have to do the same thing to the top. So I get 4/8. 4/8 plus 2/8 is
4/8 plus 2/8 is. 6/8.
6/8. Can we simplify 6/8?
Yes, you can simplify 6/8 to 3/4.
Good job.
You can simplify 3/4. 2 with 3/4.
And the last example. We have 5 and 3/4 plus 3 and 1/6. What are my whole numbers?
7 and 1.
5
What?
and 3.
What? Where are you getting that?
Oh, okay. 5 and 3.
5 and 3. 5 plus 3 is, Mike, what'd you say? 8.
So we just said that like 6 times. 5, bring it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll read you. Jamal, what are my 2 fractions?
3/4. No, Nick could tell you.
No, I want to hear from you, Jamal.
3/4 and 1/6.
Thank you. 3/4 and 1/6. Can I add them the way that they are?
No, because they have unlike denominators.
Thank you. So, how do I make them have a common denominator?
You find out which number they have in common, so it will be 12.
12. So they both have to have a denominator of 12. How do I get from 4 to 12?
You multiply by 3.
Okay. So 3/4 becomes
3/4 becomes, well, 12 then. Oh,
12, 9.
well, 9, 12, sorry.
9, 12. There you go. And 1/6 becomes, AJ? 2/12. So what do we get when we add those together? Nick?
11 over 12.
11 over 12. 8
No, it's
and
8.
11.
You forgot the 8, Nick.
That 8 is important.
Nick, take it away.
Oh,
The ball is up there if you need it. Use the purple marker if you want it. So everyone's attention is on Nick at this point. Following along, he's doing the first one on page 9. 3 and 5 sevens plus 1 and 1 7. All right, Nick.
Alright, no, you really gotta pick up the ball, Nick.
Mr. Charles. First step. Alright, first step, you add 3 and 1. And you go forward.
Let's start it off with a box.
You said take Ron, sit up.
3 plus 1.
Use 4.
You don't have to use the box.
Listen up, you said,
That's here.
Alright, so the next step is bring the fractions down. It's 5 and 7. One over 7?
And they got the same.
Oh, shoot, you don't need ball. 5, 7 plus 4, 7.
Right, keep the denominator the
Keep
same.
it the same, huh?
So it's 6 over 7.
Good job. And our answer is
6 over 7.
4.
Four? Oh.
There you go.
4.
6 over 7.
Which one number 2? The one to the right or the bottom?
The one next to it. Can I have someone do the second one? It's the one to the right of the, no, wait, sorry, they're not numbered. All right, AJ wants to do it.
Can I do 0?
Yes. Well, I'm kind of annoyed because it didn't drop when it's supposed to.
The way, you see the way my producer.
Do I get any money back from the pre-order? Or?
I mean, no, it's coming out, it's just like a little weight. Got a little beat. A little weight, a little weight.
So who answer the first step? Nick Bean.
Yeah. We can break down the whole numbers and we see it's only 1, so it'll just be 3.
Next. Nobody.
Oh, no, make other people.
Now
Just
what we
throw
do?
it at them.
Yeah.
Jason. Jay Boogie.
Oh, now you bring down the fractions. 1, yeah, 1/2 plus 3/8. Here you go, please.
Shit. So you're
Ooh, that almost went into the oil spill where I use my lesson pen.
You gotta make sure that the denominators are the same.
What's the same number?
8. 2 times 4.
So how you get it?
Times 4. You same at the top, right? So you're gonna get
4 to 8. Plus 3/8.
Albert, I can't say.
Nails Nick. Anybody?
You want to say okay?
I participate in technology. No.
I don't know.
I'm just waiting for a good beat.
You got your hand up?
Wait, no, I know it's,
He know.
it's 4 with 8. Never mind.
What's 4 over 8 plus 3 over 8?
Oh, it's 7 over 8.
7 over 8.
Let me just say
I
it.
told you, can I get the ball real quick? I'm sorry, throw it back to you. Thank you.
So it's 3, 7, 8.
Yep, 3 and 7, 8.
Can it be simplified?
No. Yeah. How it is. You sure? I'm sure. If we simplify to 3 over 7 8, that's the simplest one.
How about saying it's a issue?
Shakira.
3 and 7 8?
Yeah, Shakira.
You can simplify it.
No, you cannot.
So what are you talking about?
You could
I
simplify
can't.
it.
It's times it by 1.
It's a 3 and 7 8.
That is simple.
It's times it by 1.
Oh, my fault.
Alright, so the next one, Shakira.
Whatever you call it.
You drive something. You want to.
I never knew we had balls.
Put my hand up for the first. Alright, so the first thing you have to do is, you have to add 5 and 3, so
5 and
8.
3. Yeah, there you go.
I'm tripping.
Shakira in this wiggly line.
Why you had to say it like
Well, on your quiz, you were right, you're practicing. Tell Shakira it's right.
This is what it's like.
that? So you said it's 8, right?
Yeah, no, Shakira don't have to drive.
You never bring it up, Reggie.
I ain't sure.
You don't have to use the
So I'll
ball.
bring this down. I'll bring it down.
Alright, gentlemen, stay with Shakira. We have one more after this. And we'll move on.
Give me the ball, Mike. Alright. Oh, you just go ahead. So what we do?
What you would be, so.
So Aaron. Alright, okay.
First one.
Say no, I'm playing.
And on the other side, times 3. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top.
Hey, little Mike.
What are
Little
your
Mike.
new fractions?
Yeah.
Big boy.
Throw it back.
Alright, next year.
Throw it back.
Touchdown.
He don't got to play. Gotta get up in there so you get.
Is that supposed to be an 8?
No,
It's 11,
Oh, no, that really went like 8 though.
It's, I'm sorry.
11.
1 times 4.
He said 11. That's 4 is 4.
Over.
4 over.
Let me help you.
12. Oh, 12. 12. That's 12. And 3 over 12.
Okay.
Broke our answer.
7.
Give me the ball back. What's the next step?
Nice.
You got add, 4 and 3.
So I'll put a plus on?
Yeah.
So it makes more.
Wait, I
Oh,
think
you
you
want
want
this
to say
too?
the next step too. And then you add 4,
Back it up.
and then you add 4 plus 3,
Which is
7. Over 12.
Alright, so what's our final answer?
The final answer is 7 over 12.
We're getting
No.
yeah.
No.
Secure.
Oh. No, 8 and 7, 12.
Oh, yeah, 8.
Raise your
8
hand,
and
blind
7,
people.
12. Yeah, don't forget to bring the whole number down.
Take him off.
Alright, last one is Chaz. Let's go.
Okay.
That was the worst down. Get the ball, man. Get the ball.
I told y'all I'm coming out with
Good hustle, mister.
Great enough. No, Jay.
Right back, bro.
Hi, my name is Charles Hunter, and I will be helping you with today's math. So, when I'm talking, I should be the only one.
Ooh, Mr. Hunter.
House or no?
So, if somebody please tell me what's my first step. I'm here. Almighty shop.
That's me. So the first step, are you doing the boxes?
Yeah, my fault, homie.
Shakira likes the boxes.
So, alright, now you bring down whole numbers, it would be 6 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you add those up.
What is it?
11. So you understand? You gotta keep these right all the time.
So we're on our testing here.
So what I do
Then you
next?
bring down the fractions, and then you gotta try to get the same denominator, which is 9. So what you gotta do is multiply. You can
Hold up. We gonna get there, alright?
Alright.
Children these days. I ain't have no babies. Are you going?
Alright, so, 2 nights can stay the same, but you gotta multiply 3 by 3, and what you gotta do to the bottom, you gotta do to the top, which is, 3, which is 3 nights, 2 nights plus 3 nights. Which equals 5 nights. I'm just saying.
Everybody gonna get a chance.
I'm just saying.
Good job, bro. To my homie in the back.
How are y'all? So I have a question. Why can't I just do 9 times 3 like you all have been doing when you're trying to find the most common denominator?
Because they're, you can't do 9 times 3 because they're not like denominators, and the add fraction, you have the same common denominator.
Okay, so earlier in other problems, you all were multiplying the 2, it seemed like, to find the common denominator. Why didn't you multiply this one to find the common denominator?
This is different sign. This is addition.
Oh,
We're
she,
doing, no, I get
No,
it,
no,
I
no.
get it.
She said, why didn't we multiply
Can I say
this?
this first? She gave me a headache.
Like, that problem that you were talking about, because like both of the numbers, like they can't go into one another.
What are those numbers called?
The numbers,
Okay,
yeah, they can't go into one another.
okay.
This problem, 3, it can go into none.
So 3 can go into the denominator of 9. That's why you didn't multiply them. Okay, I was really confused. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Is
right.
that the answer? Is that the answer you wanted? Because she gave me a headache.
also, what are we looking for when we're looking for the common denominator?
The least common multiple.
The least common
Or the
multiple.
least common
Nice.
denominator.
Yep.
That was actually a good question. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Show him to get a cookie next time. Even though Mr. Dalstein does want brownies.
You just wasn't here.
What do you mean? I did it.
You're supposed to use
Oh,
brownies
you
too?
weren't here?
You're supposed to make a brownie?
I know, I was not supposed to make brownies.
No, that's your word. That's your word.
No, it was cookie money,
Alright, brownies are alright. And Molly. Right here.
Oh, baby balls. And then we have to add 3 plus 2 and keep the denominator the same, which is 5/9.
What do we do if they're 10, Molly?
We put it in front of the fraction.
Good job.
There you go. Can we simplify that?
No, not at all.
No, sir.
Why?
No.
Why not?
Not at all.
You can simplify it to a 10
Are we still?
to 1 head.
The track.
I was gonna write a squiggly line in dedication to Shakira. Yeah, I don't like them like that.
I'm catching up. I don't know.
All right,
I'm catching up.
so we're gonna revisit the Olympics today. Yes. You guys like that?
Isn't that the thing with
I'm teaming up with my man Jabal again. I can get this gold medal.
We got 2 rings.
But before we start, make sure you copy down your homework, which is gonna be page 12, because I know sometimes we get too excited and we forget to copy down our homework at the end of the
He and our feet never win.
Because you guys just stop working when other people start.
No, because Mr. Bell, watch it. This is exactly what Nick done.
Not fees.
Hold on, Mr. Bell.
Yes.
I'm putting my
Stay
foot
over
in.
there.
Yeah, this
We're
is
not
not.
gonna play that, we're playing.
Bro, he trying right on the camera.
So, find a
No.
partner,
No.
insert
You asked for
uneven number, one group of 3. Do you wanna join a group of 2? Join a
Mr.
group
Dell,
of 3?
we're not gonna win. It's either not fees, she
You
not
wanna do
good.
it?
No,
Mr. Dell, we about to go get this gold medal again. Come on.
Alright, we're not starting yet, so hold off. March 6th.
Which one is it?
AC need a partner. It's still nobody.
Which one is better?
We wanna go for the goal. That's why it's at the top.
Hair flipping everything. I just,
Okay?
I put an H at the top.
So do not start yet, don't
I
jump
saw you.
ahead. Find your partner, sit with your partner, so I can see.
Nick, me and Jamal about to get these gold medals.
It's crazy.
go ahead and work in that partner group, Hunter.
Why don't you go for the gold today and we'll go for the Grammy later?
No, whenever you ready. No, I'm
I
not.
thought you picked your.
Wait, Mr. Dillon, we doing everything, right?
Y'all can't leave me like that.
We go back.
Yeah.
We obviously just did.
I'm gonna explain in 1 second, just don't start yet, Nick.
I quit.
Remember the way this works is you find a partner. When I tell you to begin, do not start until I tell you to do so. Okay? You're gonna complete all of the bronze level questions. When you come to the word silver, you will stop. You will come to me for me to check your answers. If they're all correct, you may move on to silver.
Hey.
You're gonna complete all the silver questions. When you get to the word gold, you will stop. I will check your answers, and then you will try to get all the gold questions. The first group to get all the gold questions complete will be our winner.
By the way, Mr. Bell,
Can we not fees get like a head start?
It is really soft.
Can we get like a little, can we get a head start or something?
No head start, you can do it. All right, ready? And you may begin. No calculators, I don't want to see any calculators. You guys can't start it? No. Yes.
This way.
Do the problems together. I can't check them unless both parts do that. So work separately and check them.
Right on top. I'm just saying. I don't get bad grades.
we done.
Y'all be scheming.
I'm good.
They didn't cheat, I swear I went back there.
Oh my God, Mr. Dell.
Get some more. Give me one time. Give me this time. Give me this time.
I don't think you should get excited just yet. Your answers are not tricky.
That's 21. See, your partner getting distracted. 21 over 40. That's correct. 21 over 40.
Oh, that's a 4? That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
We got 21.
Check those 3. They're not right.
I think I got the answer.
All right, hey.
Check the last one.
No, yo, Mr. Dell.
Oh my.
You saw that?
What?
Hanging up on us.
Let me see
You're
what
gonna cover your paper,
dog.
Shut that ring, bro.
Mr. Dell. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
What did you have for me?
We gotta have burgers.
What's your,
I thought Mike was gonna do
It's a group of threes.
Eight. 16.
No, I said what pages? No. Oh, you just said.
Oh, we can move on to that. We can move on to that.
Yep, go catch up.
Catch up, get it. Catch up, catch up, sleep.
Let's go, let's
You
go, let's
didn't
go.
pick your last one.
Oh, my fault, my fault.
There you go.
Let's go.
Alright, you're moving on to silver. You guys are almost done. Whose paper do I have? Someone has mine.
You gave me the wrong paper. Where you going?
We're done. So that was done.
Mr. Dub, we got